Safety instructions. Be sure to read these instructions in order to operate the product safely. Follow these instructions to prevent injury or harm to the operator of the product or others. Warning denotes the risk of serious injury or death. Stop using the product in any case of unusual circumstances such as the presence of smoke or a strange smell. Do not touch any exposed internal parts. Do not get the product wet. Do not insert foreign objects or liquids into the product. Do not touch the product connected to a power outlet during lightning storms. This may cause electric shock. Do not disassemble or modify the product. Do not expose the product to strong shocks or vibration. Use only power sources specified in this instruction manual for use with the product. Observe the following instructions when using a battery charger or AC adapter. Do not touch the battery charger or AC adapter connected to a power outlet during lightning storms. Do not use the product if the power plug is not fully inserted into the power outlet. Do not unplug the product by pulling the power cord. Do not plug in or unplug the product with wet hands. Do not place heavy objects on the power cord. Do not damage, break or modify the power cord. Do not leave the product connected to a power source for long periods of time. Do not expose the power plug and terminals to dirt or let them come into contact with metallic pins or other metal objects. Do not charge batteries/battery packs at temperatures outside the range of 0 to 40 degrees Celsius, 32 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Observe the following instructions when using commercially available batteries or provided battery packs. Do not use leaking batteries/battery packs. If a battery/battery pack leaks and the material contacts your skin or clothing, flush the exposed area thoroughly with running water. In case of eye contact, flush thoroughly with copious amounts of clean running water and seek immediate medical assistance. Use batteries/battery packs only with their specified product. Do not heat batteries/battery packs or expose them to fire. Do not charge batteries/battery packs using non-authorized battery chargers. Do not expose the terminals to dirt or let them come into contact with metallic pins or other metal objects. Keep batteries out of the reach of children when disposing of batteries/battery packs. Insulate the terminals with tape or other means. Do not look through the viewfinder at strong light sources such as the sun on a bright day or lasers and other strong artificial light sources. Do not leave the lens exposed without the lens cap attached. The lens may concentrate the light and cause fire. Do not wrap the product in cloth or other materials when in use or shortly after use when the product is still warm in temperature. Do not allow the product to maintain contact with the same area of skin for extended periods of time during use. This may result in low temperature contact burns, including skin redness and blistering, even if the product does not feel hot. The use of a tripod or similar equipment is recommended when using the product in hot places and for people with circulation problems or less sensitive skin. Keep the product out of the reach of young children. The accessory shoe cover is dangerous if swallowed. If swallowed, seek immediate medical assistance. Periodically remove any dust buildup from the power plug and power outlet using a dry cloth. Follow any indications to turn off the product in places where its use is forbidden. Not doing so may cause other equipment to malfunction due to the effect of electromagnetic waves and even result in accidents. Before installing, be sure the surface is capable of supporting the total weight of the camera and connected devices, and sufficiently reinforce the surface if necessary. 3 cautions. Follow the cautions below. Otherwise physical injury or property damage may result. Do not leave the product in places exposed to extremely high or low temperatures. The product may become extremely hot/cold and cause burns or injury when touched. Only mount the product on a tripod that is sufficiently sturdy. Do not look at the screen for prolonged periods of time. This may induce symptoms similar to motion sickness. In such a case, stop using the product immediately and rest for a while before resuming use. Safety instructions 2.1. Introduction 9. About this manual. 9 conventions used in this manual. 9 supplied accessories. 10 names of parts. 11 camera. 11 2. Preparations. 19 preparing the power supply. 19 using a battery. 19 using a power outlet. 22 using the LCD screen. 23 date. Time and language settings 24 setting the date and time 24 changing the language 24 using the menus 25 selecting an option from the menu 25 using the customized menus, my menu, 26 preparing the camera 28 attaching the microphone holder 28 attaching the lens hood 28 lens diffraction correction 29 using the viewfinder 29 preparing recording media 31 compatible recording media 31 inserting and removing an SD card 32 initializing cards 32 setting a card's volume label 33 switching between card slots 33 checking the remaining recording time on a card 33 recovering recordings 34 selecting the video recording method 35 setting the file name for recordings 37 XF605 clips. File names 37 MP4 clip and photo numbering 38 using the fan 43. Recording 41 recording video and photos 41 recording 41 on-screen displays 43 reviewing a recording 49 adjusting camera and recording settings 50 performing basic settings with direct touch control 50 direct setting mode, FUNC button, 51 video recording configuration, video format, system frequency. Resolution and frame rate 53 selecting the system frequency 54 selecting the main recording format 54 selecting the resolution for primary clips 54 selecting the frame rate for primary clips 54 selecting the bit rate for primary clips 54 proxy clips 55 sub-recording clips 56 shutter speed 58 changing the shutter speed mode 58 changing the shutter speed value 59 flicker reduction 59 ISO speed / gain 60 automatic ISO speed / gain 60 manual ISO speed / gain value 61 ND filter 62 aperture 63 automatic aperture 63 momentary automatic aperture push auto iris 63 manual aperture changing the aperture value 64 iris limit 64 exposure compensation AE shift 65 light metering mode 65 white balance 66 auto white balance AWB 67 color temperature / preset white balance 67 custom white balance 68 table of contents 6 zoom 69 selecting the zoom mode 69 selecting the zoom controls 70 using the zoom ring 70 using the zoom rockers 70 focus 74 manual focus 74 push AF/MF 77 AF boosted MF 77 continuous AF 78 changing the AF frame type and position 79 face detection 79 focus limit and macro shooting 81 image stabilization 82 on-screen markers. Zebra patterns and false color 83 displaying on-screen markers 83 displaying zebra patterns 85 displaying false color 85 setting the time code 86 selecting the time code mode 86 selecting drop or non-drop frame 87 setting the user bit 88 synchronizing with an external device 89 connecting an external device 89 time code signal input 89 time code signal output 90 reference video signal input, Genlock synchronization 90 reference video signal output 91 recording audio 92 audio format for MP4 clips 93 recording audio using the second card recording functions 93 connecting an external microphone or external audio input source to the camera 94 selecting the audio input source for audio channels 95 adjusting the audio recording level 96 advanced audio input settings 98 monitoring the audio with headphones 99 colors bars / audio reference signal 100 color bars 100 audio reference signal 100 video scopes 101 displaying a video scope 101 changing the waveform monitor settings 101 changing the vector scope settings 102 adding marks to clips in camera mode 103 adding a shot mark while recording 103 adding an $ mark or % mark to the last clip recorded 103 using metadata 104 setting a user memo created with Canon XF utility 104 using news metadata 105 entering slate. Information about the recording 106 special recording modes 107 slow and fast motion recording 107 pre-recording 109 frame recording mode 109 interval recording mode 110 continuous recording 111 infrared recording 112 using the RCV 100 remote controller 113. Recording remotely using a new protocol-compatible device. 114 Web camera function. 115 4. Customization. 117 Assignable buttons. 117 Changing the assigned function. 117 Custom picture settings. 121 Selecting custom picture files. 121 Preset picture settings. 121 Editing a custom picture file settings. 122 Look files. 123 Saving a custom picture file. 124 Available custom picture settings. 125 Saving and loading menu settings. 130 Saving menu settings. 130 Loading menu settings. 13075. Playback. 131 Playback. 131 Displaying the index screen. 131 Playing back recordings. 133 On-screen displays during clip playback. 134 Clip playback controls. 135 Adjusting the volume. 136 File operations. 137 File menu operations. 137 Displaying clip information. 138 Adding dollar marks or percent marks. 139 Deleting dollar marks or percent marks. 139 Adding / deleting shot marks. 139 Deleting all the shot marks from a clip. 140 Deleting recordings. 140 Deleting the user memo and GPS information from a clip. 146 External connections. 141 Video output configuration. 141 HDMI out terminal video output configuration, recording. 141 Video output configuration, playback. 143 Connecting to an external monitor or external recorder. 146 Using the SDI out terminal. 146 Using the HDMI out terminal. 147 Superimposing on-screen displays on video outputs. 147 Changing the opacity level of on-screen displays. 148 Selecting the output range. 148 Applying a LUT / the view assistance function to the LCD screen. 150 Applying a LUT. 152 Adjusting the color quality for HLG output. 152 User LUTs. 152 Adjusting the gain difference when converting HDR to SDR. 154 Audio output channels. 155 Working with files on a computer. 156 Saving files. 156 Saving MP4 clips. 156 Saving WAV files. 157 7. Network functions. 159 Network functions and connection types. 159 Using a Wi-Fi network. 160 Using a wired Ethernet network. 161 Configuring connection settings. 162 Activating a network connection. 162 Adding a new connection setting using the wizard. 163 Function settings. 163 Other connection methods. 167 Other network settings. 178 02.1x Authentication. 170 Checking and changing connection settings, set. 171 Checking and changing communication settings, NW/function settings, mode. 172 Checking the network status. 175 FTP file transfer. 176 Transferring a single clip. 176 Transferring all clips. 176 IP streaming. 177 Browser remote controlling the camera from a network device. 179 Starting browser remote. 179 Using browser remote. 181 Recording remotely using an XC protocol compatible controller / application. 186 Recording remotely using the RCIP100 remote camera controller. 186 Recording remotely using the remote camera control application. 186 Transferring recordings to a smartphone. 188 8. Additional information. 189 Menu options. 189 Displaying the status screens. 202 Troubleshooting. 212 List of messages. 218 Handling precautions. 224 Maintenance / others. 226 Optional accessories. 227 Specifications. 228 Reference tables. 233 Approximate recording time on a card. 233 Charging times. 2338 Appendix Camera dimensions. 234 Index. 2371 9 Introduction about this manual. Thank you for purchasing the Canon XF605. Please read this manual carefully before you use the camera and retain it for future reference. Should the camera fail to operate correctly, refer to Troubleshooting, A212. Conventions used in this manual. Important precautions related to the camera's operation. Notes. Additional topics that complement the basic operating procedures. A. Reference page number. The following terms are used in this manual. Screen refers to the LCD monitor's screen, and the viewfinder screen. Battery refers to a supplied or optional battery pack. AC adapter refers to the CACP200L compact power adapter. SD card refers to an SD, SDHC, or SDXC memory card. Card alone, not specified, refers to SD cards. Camera mode, operating mode for making recordings, shooting mode. Media mode, operating mode for playing back and managing recordings, playback mode. Access indicator, when not specified, refers collectively to the SD card access indicators. Smartphone application refers to content transfer mobile, CTM. Unless indicated otherwise, shooting functions are utilized in camera mode. Photographs in the manual are simulated pictures taken with a still camera. Some screenshots have been altered to make them easier to read. Furthermore, screenshots used are from a product in development and may differ slightly from the actual screens due to product enhancement. Before using the camera, before making important recordings for the first time, make test recordings using the video configuration you plan to use to check that the camera operates correctly. Should it fail to operate correctly, refer to troubleshooting, A212. Copyright notice: unauthorized recording of copyrighted materials may infringe on the rights of copyright owners and be contrary to copyright laws. Notes on privacy and publicity rights regarding the use of video. When using the camera, exercise proper caution in order to protect privacy and avoid any violation of publicity rights. About the LCD screen and viewfinder: the screen is produced using extremely high-precision manufacturing techniques, with more than 99.99% of the pixels operating to specification. Very rarely, pixels may misfire or light up permanently. This has no effect on the recorded image and does not constitute a malfunction. About the access indicator: observe the following precautions while an access indicator, a 32, is illuminated or flashing in red. Failing to do so may result in permanent data loss. Do not turn off the camera and do not remove the battery or other power source. Do not open the card compartment cover. Supplied accessories: 10 supplied accessories. The following accessories are supplied with the camera. For accessories sold separately, please refer to optional accessories, A227. Unless indicated otherwise, accessories mentioned in this manual are the ones supplied with the camera. Important: do not use the supplied compact power adapter and power cord with other devices, as this may cause a malfunction. CACP200L compact power adapter, CGA20 battery charger, BP30 battery pack, including terminal cover, lens hood with lens barrier, microphone holder, including M4 fixation bolts, X2, multifunction shoe cover, viewfinder cap, lens cap, eye cup, quick guide, 11 names of parts, camera 345,678, 12 focal plane mark 2 times, headphone, terminal, A99. 136, 3 lens hood, A28, 4 lens barrier switch, A41, 5 focus ring, A74, 6 zoom ring, A70, 7 iris ring, A64, 8 protective cover for audio controls, A92, names of parts 12 1819202122232425251 23456 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 ND filter plus / buttons, A62, 2 push AF/MF, momentary autofocus, button, A77, 3 focus mode, switch, A74, 4 powered IS button, A82, / assignable button, camera 1, A117, 5 full auto switch, A42, 6 peaking button, A76, / assignable button, camera 2, A117, 7 menu button, A25, 8 FUNC, main. Functions, button, A51, / assignable button, camera 8, A117, 9 infrared switch, A112, 10 status, display status. Screen, button, A202, slash assignable button camera 9, A117, 11 DISP, display, button, A43, 134, slash assignable button camera 10, A117, 12 iris, aperture mode, switch, A63, 13 zoom, zoom control selection, switch, A70, 14 WFM, waveform monitor, button, A101, slash assignable button camera 4, A117, 15 zebra button, A85, slash assignable button camera 3, A117, 16 AWB, auto white balance, switch, A67, 17 AGC, automatic gain control, switch, A60, 18 push auto iris, momentary automatic aperture, button, A63, 19 ISO slash gain, switch, A61, 20 white BAL, white balance, switch, A67, 21A, white balance adjustment, button, A66, 68, 22 shutter, shutter speed mode, switch, A58, 23 key lock, cameras key lock function, switch, A15, 24, audio level, switches for CH1, top, and CH2, bottom, A96, 25 audio status, display the audio setup status screens, button, A206, 26, audio level, dials for CH1, top, and CH2, bottom, A96, 13 names of parts 145,678 23 1 strap mount 2 mic, microphone, terminal, A94, 3 input 1 slash input 2 terminal, XLR, A94, 4 exhaust. Ventilation outlet, A40, 5 USB, host, terminal used for future functionality expansion. 6 remote A terminal for connecting the RCV100 remote controller, A113, or commercially available remote controllers. 7 grip belt 8 lens hood lock screw, A28, names of parts 14 12 7 912 10 11 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 8 3465 1 accessory shoe 2 grip zoom rocker, A71, 3 MAGN. Magnification, button, A76, slash assignable button camera 6, A117, 4U, review recording, button, A49, slash assignable button camera 5, A117, 5 multifunction shoe, A30, using accessories with screws may damage the multifunction shoe. 6 multifunction shoe cover, A30, 7 strap mount 8 accessory socket for mounting accessories with 1/4-20 screws, 7.5 mm 0.30 inches deep. 9 menu button, A25, 10 handle zoom rocker, A72, 11 MAGN. Magnification, button, A76, slash index button, A132, slash assignable button camera 7, A117, 12 cancel button, A25, 13 rear tally lamp, A41, 14 rec, start/stop recording, button, A41, 15 handle rec buttons lock lever, A15, 16 joystick, A25, you can push the joystick in 4 directions, up/down, left/right, and press the joystick itself to confirm. 17 media, playback mode, button, A131, when the camera is on, press to toggle the camera between camera mode, shooting, and media mode, playback. 18 Q switch, A41, set to on to turn on the camera, the power indicator illuminates in green, or to off to turn it off, the power indicator goes out. 19 power indicator 15 names of parts locking the camera's controls, key lock, you can set lock lever, A14, or the key lock switch to C, key lock, to lock all the camera's buttons asterisk and switches. This is useful in preventing settings from being changed due to inadvertently pressing one of the buttons. Set lock lever, A14, or the key lock switch back to D to reactivate the controls. When the camera's controls are locked, you can still operate the camera using an RCV100 remote controller or the browser remote application. *rec buttons are not locked by default, but you can choose to lock them too. A200. Names of parts 16 important. Do not use tripods and other accessories with mounting screws exceeding the depth of the screw holes on the camera, as this may damage the camera. Mounting the camera on a tripod using only one of the 1/4-20 screw holes for tripod reinforcement may damage the camera. 21345 1 built-in speaker, A136, located below the space where the LCD monitor is stored. 2 socket for tripods anti-rotation pin, 5mm 0.20 inches deep, X2, for tripods with 1/4-20 mounting screws. 3 screw hole for 1/4-20 mounting screws, 7.5mm 0.30 inches deep, 4 socket for tripods anti-rotation pin, 5.5mm 0.22 inches deep, 4 tripods with 3/8-16 mounting screws. 5 screw hole for 3/8-16 mounting screws, 10mm 0.39 inches deep, 17 names of parts 156-23478 1 microphone lock screw, A94, 2 microphone holder, A94, 3 microphone cable clamp, A94, 4 built-in stereo microphone, A92, 5 front tally lamp, A41, 6 infrared light, A112, 7 air intake vent, A40, 8 assignable button camera 11, A117, names of parts 18 removing and attaching the terminal covers. You can remove the covers of the camera's terminals to access them more easily. To remove a terminal's cover, open the cover and gently pull it straight out. To attach back the terminal cover, insert the connecting strip into the opening. If the connecting strip is difficult to grasp, use a pair of tweezers or similar tool. 1234202, 122, 2324 56789 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 25 1 LCD monitor with touch screen, A23, 2 slot select, SD card selection, button, A33, 3 SD card access indicators, SD2/SD3, A32, 4 SD card slots, A32 SD card 2, top, and SD card 3, bottom. In this manual, SD cards in each slot are referred to as SD card A and SD card B, respectively. 5i cup, A30, 6i sensor, A29, 7 viewfinder, A29, 8 dioptric adjustment lever, A29, 9 input 1/input 2, audio input selection, switch, A95, 10 rec, start/stop. Recording, button, A41, 11 joystick, A25, can be pushed in 4 directions. You can also push the joystick itself to confirm a selection. 12 cancel button, A25, 13 USB terminal, Type-C, A115, 157, 14, Ethernet, indicator, A161, 15 remote B terminal for connecting the optional RCV100 remote controller, A113. 16 time code terminal, A89, 17, Ethernet, terminal, A161, 18G lock/sync terminal, A90, 19 SDI out terminal, A141, 146, 20 card compartment covers, A32, 21 battery release button, A20, 22 battery compartment, A20, 23 DC in terminal, A22, 24 HDMI out terminal, A141, 147, 25 DC cable clamp, A22, 219 preparations. Preparing the power supply. You can power the camera using a battery or a power outlet. Even when a battery is attached, if the camera is connected to a power outlet, it will not draw power from the battery. Using a battery, you can power the camera using the BPA30 battery pack or the BPA60 battery pack. Both battery packs are compatible with intelligent systems, so you can check the approximate remaining battery usage time, in minutes, on the screen. For more accurate readings, when using a battery for the first time, charge it fully and then use the camera until the battery is completely depleted. Charging the battery: charge battery packs using the CGA20 battery charger and CACP200L compact power adapter. Before charging, remove the terminal cover of the battery pack. 1. Connect the AC adapter to the battery charger and plug the power cord into a power outlet. 2. Attach the battery to the battery charger. Press lightly and slide the battery in the direction of the arrow until it clicks. The charge indicator starts flashing and also indicates the battery pack's approximate charge. The indicator will stay on when charging has completed. Approximate 0% to 49%, flashes once every 2 seconds. Approximate 50% to 74%, flashes twice every 2 seconds. Approximate 75% to 99%, flashes 3 times every 2 seconds. 3. Disconnect the AC adapter from the battery charger and unplug the power cord. 4. Remove the battery from the battery charger. Important: do not connect to the battery charger any product that is not expressly recommended for use with this camera. When using the battery charger or AC adapter, do not fix it permanently to one place, as this may cause a malfunction. To prevent equipment breakdowns and excessive heating, do not connect the battery charger or AC adapter to voltage converters for overseas travels or special power sources such as those on aircraft and ships, DC-AC inverters, etc. Charge indicator: AC adapter battery charger. Preparing the power supply. 20 notes: we recommend charging the battery in temperatures between 10°C and 30°C, 50°F and 86°F. Outside the temperature range of 0°C to 40°C, 32°F to 104°F, charging will not start. If there is a malfunction with the battery charger, AC adapter, or battery, the charge indicator will go out and charging will stop. For handling precautions regarding the battery, refer to Handling Precautions, A224. For approximate charging time/usage times, refer to the reference tables, A233, and approximate continuous recording times, A231. Charged batteries continue to discharge naturally. Therefore, charge them on the day of use, or the day before, to ensure a full charge. We recommend that you prepare batteries to last 2 to 3 times longer than you think you might need. Repeatedly charging and completely depleting a battery will eventually shorten its battery life. You can check the battery life on the B System Setup Status screen, A207. Fully charging the battery and then depleting it completely will give you a more accurate reading. Attaching the battery. 1. Turn off the camera. 2. Insert the battery all the way into the compartment as shown in the illustration and press it gently downwards until it clicks. Removing the battery. 1. Turn off the camera. 2. Holding down the battery release button, slide the battery upwards and then pull it out. Point 21. Preparing the power supply. Checking the remaining battery charge. When the camera is turned on, you can check the approximate remaining battery usage time, in minutes, by looking at any recording/playback screen or the B System Setup Status screen, A207. You can also check the approximate charge level on the battery itself. Press the check button on the battery. An indicator will light for approximately 3 seconds and show the approximate remaining battery charge. 0 to 25%, 26 to 50%, 51 to 75%, 76 to 100%. Notes: the remaining battery charge level displayed in minutes on the screen may not match the B System Setup Status screen or the indicators on the battery pack. The effective usage time of the battery pack may decrease when using a bright screen setting, when recording in cold surroundings, etc. The camera's power consumption may vary depending on the usage conditions. When recording, it is recommended to prepare a battery charge level that allows for a longer recording time than planned, 2 to 3 times. Check button battery charge indicator preparing the power supply 22 using a power outlet. You can also power the camera directly from a power outlet using the CACP200L compact power adapter, AC adapter. While the camera is powered using a power outlet, you can replace the battery pack even when the camera is turned on. 1. Connect the power cord to the AC adapter and plug it into a power outlet. 2. Connect the AC adapter's DC plug to the DC in terminal on the camera. Important: make sure to turn off the camera before connecting or disconnecting the AC adapter. When using the AC adapter, do not fix it permanently to one place as this may cause a malfunction. Checking the voltage level of the power source. The voltage level appears on the screen, A43. Select B system setup DC in warning, V, to set a power warning level. When the voltage from the DC in terminal reaches the set value, the on-screen voltage indicator will turn red and a warning will be displayed. Notes: the camera will not start recording if the voltage falls below the selected low power warning level, A201. While shooting, the recording will be interrupted and the camera will turn off if the power voltage falls below the level required for the camera's operation. Preventing the accidental unplugging of the power cord. Pass the power cord through the clamp at the bottom of the camera as shown in the illustration to prevent the accidental unplugging of the DC plug. DC in terminal AC adapter 23 using the LCD screen. Using the LCD screen, this section explains how to adjust the LCD monitor. You can adjust the direction of the screen as shown below, as well as image settings such as brightness or contrast. Additionally, you can use the touch screen to select the subject or perform a variety of settings using direct touch control, A50. 1. Open the LCD monitor 180 degrees, and adjust to the desired angle. 2. You can also place the LCD monitor so that it faces the subject. Notes: you can adjust the brightness, contrast, color, saturation, sharpness, and luminance of the LCD screen with the respective settings in the Scent Monitoring Setup menu, A194. In camera mode, you can use the Scent Monitoring Setup B&W Image, LCD setting to change the image on the screen to black and white display. Even when the captured image is displayed in black and white, on-screen displays and icons will be shown in color. You can use the B System Setup Touch Screen Response setting to adjust the LCD monitor's response to touch input. Adjusting the brightness does not affect the brightness of recordings. When the LCD panel is rotated 180 degrees toward the subject, you can set Scent Monitoring Setup LCD Mirror Image to on to flip the image horizontally so it shows a mirror image of the subject. For details about how to take care of the LCD monitor, refer to Handling Precautions, A224, Cleaning, A226, Date, Time, and Language Settings 24. Date, Time and Language Settings. Setting the date and time. You will need to set the date and time on the camera the first time you power it on, or after the camera's settings have been reset. The date/time screen will appear automatically when the camera's clock is not set. Refer to using the menus, A25, for instructions on how to operate the menus. 1. Select the desired time zone * using the joystick, and confirm by pressing the joystick itself. The cursor will move to the next field. You can also touch I/I on the screen to select the desired value. You can also push the joystick left/right to move between the fields, or touch the desired field. *, the default time zone is UTC-5 o'clock, New York, or UTC +1 o'clock, Central Europe, depending on the country/region of purchase. Time zones are based on Coordinated Universal Time, UTC. 2. Change the rest of the fields in the same way. 3. Select Set and then press the joystick. You can also touch the on-screen Set button to confirm, for example to match precisely a speaking clock or other signal. Notes: you can display the date/time with the Scent Monitoring Setup Custom Display 2 or Custom Display Date/time setting. With the following settings, you can make changes after the initial setup. You can also change the date format and clock format, 12 or 24 hours, B System Setup Time Zone, date/time and date format when you do not use the camera for about 3 months, the built-in backup battery may be depleted completely and the date and time setting may be lost. In such case, recharge the built-in backup battery, A225, and set the time zone, date, and time again. Using the GPE2 GPS receiver, you can have the camera adjust settings automatically according to the UTC date/time information received from the GPS signal, A201. Changing the language. The camera's default language is English. You can change it to German, Spanish, French, Italian, Polish, Portuguese, Russian, Ukrainian, simplified Chinese, Korean or Japanese. Please note that some settings and screens will be displayed in English, regardless of the language setting. Refer to selecting an option from the menu, A25, for details on how to navigate the menu to complete this procedure. 1. Select B System Setup Language H. 2. Select the desired language and press the menu button to close the menu. 25. Using the menus. Many of the camera's functions can be adjusted using the menus. In camera mode, you can also register frequently used menu settings in a customized menu, My Menu, for easy access. For details about the available menu options and settings, refer to Menu Options, A189. Selecting an option from the menu. The following is a step-by-step explanation of how to select a typical option. From the setup menus. Some menu items may require additional steps. Such operations will be explained in the respective section of the manual. For brevity's sake, references to menu settings throughout the manual will be abbreviated as follows: B System Setup Language H. Desired Option 1. Press the menu button. The menu opens. The icon displayed in orange is the menu item that was selected the last time the menu was closed, unless the camera was turned off. When a menu icon is not selected, first push the joystick up or press the cancel button to move the orange selection frame to one of the icons. 2. Push the joystick left/right to select the icon of the desired setup menu. You can also touch the desired menu icon. 3. Press the joystick to confirm your selected setup menu. The cursor moves to the first item on the first page of the selected setup menu. You can also push the joystick down to move the cursor to the list of menu items. Menu button. Press the button to open the setup menus and then press again to close the menu after adjusting desired settings. Cancel button. Press to return to the previous menu/submenu level or to stop some operations that are in progress. Joystick. When making a menu selection, push the joystick to move the orange selection frame in the menu. Then, press the joystick itself to select the menu item indicated by the orange selection frame. Cancel button. Menu button. Missing the menus. 26. You can also touch the desired page or menu item. Going forward, this operation will be referred to as press set in this manual. 4. Select the desired menu item, language H, in the example, and then press set. Push the joystick left/right to scroll through the menu pages. Moving left/right from the first/last page will move to the previous/next setup. Push the joystick up/down to move the cursor over the menu items on the page. You can also drag the screen left/right to navigate pages, or drag the screen up/down to move the orange selection frame. You can also select a menu item by lifting your finger when you get to the desired item. 5. Push the joystick up/down to select the desired setting option and then press set. During the selection, the currently selected option is indicated with a mark. Press set to confirm your selection and go back to the previous screen. When many options are available, a scroll bar will appear on the right. Scroll up or down to see other options. You can also touch the desired option. Press the cancel button or select L and press set to return to the previous menu level. 6. Press the menu button to close the menu. Pressing the menu button at any time closes the menu. Notes: unavailable items may appear grayed out. On some screens, the following icons may be displayed as a guide. They refer, respectively, to pressing the joystick, the menu button, or touching the on-screen guide, and the cancel button. When an RCV100 remote controller is connected to the camera, You can use the remote controller's up/down/left/right/ set buttons in the same way as the camera's joystick. Pressing the set button is equivalent to pressing the joystick itself to confirm a selection. You can check most of the current settings on the status screens, A202. Using the customized menus, My Menu, in camera mode, you can register up to 6 frequently used menu settings under a My Menu page for easy access. You can save up to 5 separate sets of My Menu settings, each with 6 options for different shooting situations. Furthermore, if you set an assignable button to My Menu, A117, you can press the button to access your registered menu settings even faster and more easily. Adding menu settings: 1. Select Yen My Menu desired menu page, edit, register. A screen will appear where you can select the menu setting you want to add. Press the cancel button to cancel the operation and return to the regular menu. 2. Select the menu setting you want to add. 3. Select OK. The menu setting you registered will now appear under the currently selected My Menu set. Rearranging menu settings: 1. Select Yen My Menu desired menu page, edit, move. 2. Select the menu setting you want to move. The icon will appear next to the setting you selected to move. 27. Using the menus: 3. Move the menu setting to the desired position and press set. Removing menu settings: 1. Select Yen My Menu desired menu page, edit, delete. 2. Select the menu setting you want to remove and then select OK. Resetting all the My Menu sets: reset all the menu settings registered to the currently selected My Menu set. Select Yen My Menu desired menu page, edit, reset all and then select OK. Renaming My Menu sets: you can give each of the 5 My Menu sets a more descriptive name to make them easier to identify. 1. Select Yen My Menu desired menu page, edit, rename. 2. Enter the desired name, 8 characters long, using the keyboard screen. See the following sidebar. Entering text and numbers: there are 2 types of screens used to enter text and numbers, the keyboard screen, and the data entry screen. Which screen is used, as well as the available characters, will depend on the menu setting. Keyboard screen: 1. Touch the character you wish to enter. The characters you entered will appear in the input area at the top of the screen. You can also move the cursor with the joystick, and select the desired character by pressing set. 2. After entering the desired text, touch OK to confirm. Data entry screen: use the joystick to select characters. 1. Select a character and then press set to confirm. The cursor will move to the next field. You can also push the joystick left/right to move between the fields. You can also touch the I/I buttons on the screen to select the desired character, or move the cursor by touching the character itself. Change the rest of the characters in the same way. 2. Select set to confirm the text or value. You can also confirm your selection by touching the on-screen set button. Press cancel to stop entering text. Key function / moves the cursor in the input area. Shift key / switches between letters, numbers, and special characters. Space key backspace key. Preparing the camera. 28. Preparing the camera. This section details how to prepare the camera for the first time, including how to attach the microphone holder and the lens hood, as well as how to adjust the viewfinder. Attaching the microphone holder to the right side of the handle unit. 1. Attach the microphone holder to the handle unit. 2. Use a commercially available Phillips head, crosshead, screwdriver to secure it firmly with the 2 M4 bolts. Attaching the lens hood. Attach the lens hood to protect the lens and reduce the amount of stray light that may hit the lens. Additionally, keeping the lens barrier closed can help avoid fingerprints and dirt on the lens. Always remove the lens hood and attach the lens cap when carrying the camera or storing it after use. 1. Remove the lens cap. The lens cap and lens hood cannot be used at the same time. 2. Place the lens hood on the front of the lens with the lock screw side pointing down, and turn it 90 degrees clockwise. Be careful not to deform the lens hood. Make sure that the lens hood is aligned with the thread. 3. Tighten the lock screw. 29. Preparing the camera. Lens diffraction correction. The image produced may not be as sharp at certain apertures, lens diffraction, in which case, you can apply a correction to compensate as necessary. 1. Turn on the camera in camera mode. 2. Select V camera setup diffraction correction on. The camera will apply the correction for the attached lens to all future recordings. Using the viewfinder, the camera's viewfinder features an OLED screen that turns on automatically when you look through the viewfinder and turns off shortly after you move your eye away from it. Adjusting the viewfinder. 1. Adjust the viewfinder's angle as necessary. 2. Turn on the camera and adjust the dioptric adjustment lever until the viewfinder's image is sharp. Notes: you can adjust the brightness, contrast, color, saturation, sharpness, and luminance of the viewfinder with the respective settings in the Scent Monitoring Setup menu, A194. In camera mode, you can use the Scent Monitoring Setup B&W Image, VF setting to change the image on the screen to black and white display. Even when the captured image is displayed in black and white, on-screen displays and icons will be shown in color. Adjusting the brightness does not affect the brightness of recordings. You can turn on the viewfinder permanently by setting Scent Monitoring Setup VFI sensor to off. Reducing the viewfinder's image shaking. You can reduce the image shaking on the viewfinder caused when the set frame rate is low, and the camera is moved horizontally. Select Scent Monitoring Setup Run VF at X2 speed on. Notes: the Run VF at X2 speed setting cannot be used in the following cases: when the recording mode is set to an option other than normal recording or pre-recording, when the frame rate is set to an option other than 29.97p/25.00p/23.98p in media mode. The Run VF at X2 speed setting cannot be changed while you are recording, while UREC appears on the screen. Dioptric adjustment lever. Preparing the camera. 30. Attaching and removing the eye cup. Attach the eye cup so that it covers the rubber rim of the viewfinder unit. To remove the eye cup, pull it gently in a peeling off motion from the bottom up. For left eye use, attach the eye cup so that the protruding part faces the opposite side. Important: pointing the viewfinder lens at the sun or other strong light sources may cause damage to internal components. When you are not using the viewfinder, make sure to attach the viewfinder cap to the viewfinder. This will also protect the viewfinder from scratches and dirt. Attach the viewfinder cap by inserting it into the rubber rim of the viewfinder unit. Attaching an accessory compatible with the multifunction shoe. For details on how to attach and use accessories, refer to the instruction manual of the accessory in use. Remove the multifunction shoe cover, and slide the accessories connecting terminal into the multifunction shoe. When attaching accessories that communicate through contacts of the multifunction shoe, insert the accessories mounting foot until it clicks into place, then slide the mounting foot locking lever to secure it. Important: protecting the multifunction shoe. After removing accessories from the multifunction shoe, reattach the shoe cap to protect the contacts from dust and water. Blow off any foreign material on the multifunction shoe with a commercially available blower or similar tool. Allow the multifunction shoe to dry before use if it gets wet. Notes: the electronic viewfinder EVFDC2/EVFDC1 cannot be attached to the multifunction shoe. Attempting to attach it by force may damage it or the multifunction shoe. Eye cup viewfinder unit. 31. Preparing recording media. Preparing recording media. The camera records clips, photos, and other files on SD card. The camera has 2 card slots, and recording on 2 cards is possible, a 35. Initialize cards, a 32, when you use them with this camera for the first time. Asterisk: the SD card is used also to save/read other files such as custom picture files. Compatible recording media. The following types of memory card can be used with this camera. For the latest information about recording media tested for use with this camera, visit your local Canon website. SD cards *UHS and video speed class are standards that indicate the minimum guaranteed data transfer rate of SD cards. Recommended speed class by video configuration. Important: after repeatedly recording, deleting and editing clips, if the memory is fragmented, you may notice lower writing speeds to the card and recording may even stop. In such case, save your recordings and initialize the card with the camera. Be sure to initialize cards especially before shooting important scenes. About SDXC cards, You can use SDXC cards with this camera, but these cards are initialized by the camera using the XF605 file system. When using XFAT formatted cards with other devices, digital recorders, card readers, etc., make sure that the external device is compatible with XF605. For more information on compatibility, contact the computer, operating system, or card manufacturer. If you use XFAT formatted cards with a computer OS that is not XFAT compatible, you may be prompted to format the card. In such case, cancel the operation to prevent data loss. Notes: proper operation cannot be guaranteed for all cards. SD card type: SD cards, /SDHC cards, 0 SDXC cards, UHS speed class U3, video speed class V30, V60, V90, video configuration, bitrate, frame rate, recommended speed class, recording mode, recording format, resolution, slow and fast motion recording, V90, other recording modes, XFAVC YCC 422 10-bit 3840 x 2160 intraframe 59.94p 50.00p V90 other than the above, V60, V90 long GOP, V60, V90 1920 x 1080 intraframe, V60, V90 MP4, HEVC, YCC 422 10-bit 3840 x 2160, V60, V90 preparing recording media 32 inserting and removing an SD card 1 wait until the SD card access indicator is off or is illuminated in green. 2 open the card compartment cover. 3 insert the card straight, with the label facing the side of the operation buttons, into the SD card slot until it clicks. You can use 2 cards, 1 in each card slot. To remove the card, make sure the SD card indicator is off and then push the card once to release it. When the card springs out, pull it all the way out. 4. Close the card compartment cover. Do not force the cover closed if the card is not correctly inserted. SD card access indicator: if you set B system setup SD card access LED to off, the SD card access indicator will not illuminate. Important: SD cards have front and back sides that are not interchangeable. Inserting a card facing the wrong direction can cause a malfunction of the camera. Be sure to insert the card as shown in the illustration. Initializing cards: initialize cards when you use them with this camera for the first time. You can also initialize a card to permanently delete all the recordings it contains. 1. Select a recording/media setup, initialize media. 2. Select the desired card. 3. Select OK. The card is initialized and all the data it contains is erased. Important: SD cards are initialized using the FAT file system, SDHC cards using the FAT32 file system, and SDXC cards using the XF605 file system. Initializing a card will permanently erase all data, including photos and protected custom picture files. Lost data cannot be recovered. Make sure you save important recordings in advance. Depending on the card, initialization may take up to a few minutes. Indicator: card status red, accessing the card. Green, recording/playback is possible and the card is selected for recording/playback. Off, a card is not inserted or the card slot is not currently selected. SD card indicator 33, preparing recording media. Notes: if you set an assignable button to initialize media, A117, you can press the button to open the Initialize Media submenu. Setting a card's volume label: you can set the volume label for SDXC cards used for recording, only in camera mode, when recording XFAVC clips, in order to make it easier to identify and organize them later. 1. Select a recording/media setup volume label, desired option. 2. Initialize the card, A32. 3. If necessary, set the XFAVC clip file names metadata elements, A37. 4. Record clips on the card. The card's volume label changes when the first XFAVC clip is recorded on a just initialized card. Options: Canon: the card's volume label will be Canon regardless of the clip file name settings. Canon plus metadata: the card's volume label will be Canon, plus the camera index number and the real number, A37. Switching between card slots. If both slots contain a card, you can switch the card used for recording/playback as necessary. Press the slot select button. The access indicator of the selected SD card slot will illuminate in green. Notes: you cannot use the slot select button to switch between card slots while recording or playing back. You can also perform this function remotely using browser remote, A181. Checking the remaining recording time on a card. The display on the upper left of the screen shows the card icons and the remaining recording time asterisk, in minutes, on each card, A44. On the AE recording/media setup status screen, A208, you can check the total space, used space, and approximate remaining recording time asterisk of each card. The approximate remaining number of photos, SD card B only, and speed class will be displayed as well. Asterisk remaining recording times are approximate and calculated based on the current video configuration used. Preparing recording media. 34. Recovering recordings. Some actions, such as suddenly turning off the camera or removing the card while data is being recorded, can cause data errors in the recorded file. You may be able to recover recordings with corrupted data using the following procedure. 1. Switch to media mode and open the index screen with the recordings you wish to recover, A131. 2. Select the desired recording, with the icon. 3. Press Set to open the file menu and select Recover. OK. The camera will attempt to recover the corrupted data. Notes: the file may not be recorded if the power is cut or if the SD card is removed immediately after starting recording. Even if a partial recording was made, such files may be deleted if file recovery is attempted. In some cases, it may not be possible to recover the data. This is more likely when the file system is corrupted or the card is physically damaged. Only clips, WAV files, and news metadata files recorded with this camera can be recovered. Photos cannot be recovered. 35. Selecting the video recording method. Selecting the video recording method. This camera features various recording modes, as well as video recording methods using two cards. You can also stream the audio/video while recording it on a card, A177. Below is an overview. For details, refer to each function section. Recording modes. You can select the video recording method for the card selected for recording. Second, card recording functions. These are the recording methods for the other SD card. 1. Select the recording mode. Use direct touch control, A50, or in the menu, select AE recording/media setup recording mode desired option. 2. Select the second card's recording function. Use direct touch control, A50, or in the menu, select AE recording/media setup second card rec functions desired option. Recording mode description. A normal recording. Normal recording records a clip in the selected recording format. The most basic video recording method. 41. Slow and fast motion, SNF clip/audio, WAV, slow and fast motion recording. Records using a frame rate that is different from the playback frame rate, overcrank/undercrank shooting. Audio, WAV, can also be recorded. 107. Pre-recording. Pre-recording records onto a temporary memory, 3 seconds, so the clip will contain a few seconds of video and audio recorded before you perform the recording operation. 109. Frame recording. Frame recording records a predefined number of frames. Sound is not recorded in this mode. 109. Interval recording. Interval recording automatically records a predefined number of frames at a predefined interval. Sound is not recorded in this mode. 110. Main/continuous rec. Continuous recording. SD card A is used for normal recording, and SD card B is used for continuous recording. 111. Second card rec functions description. A main/proxy rec. Proxy recording simultaneously records a proxy clip to SD card B, while the main clip is recorded to SD card A, with a smaller file size for offline editing. The proxy clip is recorded with a file name associated with the main clip. 55. Main/sub rec. Sub recording Simultaneously records a clip to SD card B with a different video configuration from that of the main clip on SD card A56 main/audio rec audio recording. Simultaneously records a WAV file asterisk to SD card B, while the main clip is recorded to SD card A asterisk differs from the WAV files that can be recorded together with slow and fast motion recording. 93 Relay recording. Continues recording on the other card without interruption when the card you are using becomes full. It is available from SD card A to SD card B and vice versa. Double slot recording. Records the same clip simultaneously to both cards, which is a convenient way to make a backup copy of your recordings. Selecting the video recording method. 36 Available simultaneous recording configurations. Simultaneous recording is available only with normal recording while connected to a network with IP streaming activated. Notes it is not possible to switch between card slots when proxy recording, sub-recording, audio recording, or continuous recording is activated. If a card becomes full during double slot recording, recording on both cards will stop. On the other hand, if an error occurs with one of the cards, recording will continue on the other card. Second card recording function off. Proxy recording, sub-recording, audio recording, relay recording, double slot recording mode, normal recording, GUO, slow and fast motion recording, pre-recording, GUO, UU frame recording, UU interval recording, UU continuous recording. 37 Setting the file name for recordings. Setting the file name for recordings. This section explains how to set the file names for XFAVC clips, MP4 clips, and photos. XFAVC clips file names. The camera allows you to change several settings that determine the clip file name of recorded XFAVC clips, only in camera mode. For more details on how to enter characters, see entering text and numbers, A27. The basic file name structure is as follows. Apart from the suffix _p in component number 7, the file name of the primary clip and the proxy clip will be identical. Apart from component number 2, the file name of the primary clip and the sub-recording clip will be identical. The file name of double slot recording clips will be the same on both SD cards. Apart from the .wav extension, the file name of the WAV files recorded during slow and fast motion recording or the second card recording functions will be the same as that of the main clip, and will be saved on the /private/audio folder. To set the camera index, select recording/media setup metadata camera index desired camera index, A27. To set the clip numbering method, select recording/media setup metadata clip numbering reset or continuous. Options reset. The clip number will restart from 001 every time you insert a new card. Continuous. Clip numbers will start from the initial number set with clip number, following procedure, and continue across multiple cards. A 001C001_YYMMDDXX_Canon_01P1234675 camera index, 1 character, A to Z, that identifies the camera used. 2 real number, 3 characters, 001 to 999, that identify the card used. The number is assigned automatically, but you can set the initial number. After you insert a new card, just purchased or initialized, the number advances by 1 when the first recording is made. 3 clip number, 4 characters, C001 to D999. The clip number advances automatically with each clip recorded, switching to D001 after C999, but you can set the initial clip number and select the clip numbering method. 4 recording date, set automatically by the camera. 5 random component, 2 characters, numbers 0 to 9 and capital letters A to Z, that change randomly with each clip. 6 user-defined field, 5 characters, numbers 0 to 9 and capital letters A to Z, for any other identification purposes. 7 proxy clips only. The camera will automatically add the suffix _p to the file name of proxy clips. Additionally, when an SD or SDHC card is used to record proxy clips, a stream number, 01 to 99, will be added before the P. The stream number will advance every time the video, stream, file within the clip is split and recording continues on a separate stream file. Setting the file name for recordings 38 to set the real number or initial clip number 1 select a recording/media setup metadata real number or clip number change. To return to initial settings, select reset instead. 2 enter the real/clip number using the data entry screen, A27. To set the user-defined field 1 select a recording/media setup metadata user-defined change. To return to initial settings, select reset instead. 2 enter the desired text string using the data entry screen, A27. MP4 clip and photo numbering. MP4 clips and photos are automatically assigned consecutive numbers and stored on the SD card in folders. You can select the numbering method to be used. MP4 clip/photo folder names and file names. MP4 clip/photo number for sub-recording clips, the folder name and consecutive number, NNN, will be the same in both SD cards. For double slot recording clips, the folder name and file name will be the same in both SD cards. The WAV files recorded during slow and fast motion recording will have the same file name as that of the primary clip with the addition of _YYYMMDDHHMMSS, year, month, day, hour, minute, second, and will be stored in the /private/audio/folder of the card. The WAV files recorded when using the second card recording functions will have the same file name as that of the primary clip with the addition of _YYYMMDDHHMMSS, year, month, day, hour, minute, second, and will be stored in the /private/audio/folder of the card. The MVIP part of metadata/news metadata, XML, file names may also be MVIS or MVIC. Select AE recording/media setup MP4 clip/photo numbering desired option. XXXNNN XXX__MMDD MVI__NNN.MP4 MVICNNN.MP4 MVISNNN.MP4 MVIPNNN.MP4 IMG__NNN.JPG MVI_NNN.XMLDCIM. XXX indicates the folder number, from 100 to 999, and NNN indicates the consecutive number assigned to the MP4 clip/photo, from 0001 to 9999. Folder name. MMDD indicates the month and day of recording. Primary clip, MP4, file name. Sub-recording clip, MP4, file name. Metadata/news metadata, XML, file name. Photo file name. Proxy clip, MP4, file name. Continuous recording clip, SD card B, file name. 39 Setting the file name for recordings options. Reset, recording numbers will restart from 1000001 every time you insert a new card. If a card already contains previous recordings, numbers will continue from the number following that of the last MP4 clip/photo on the card. Continuous recording numbers will continue from the number following that of the last MP4 clip/photo recorded with the camera. This setting is the most convenient for managing files on a computer. We recommend using the continuous setting. Notes: each folder can contain up to 500 files. When that number is exceeded, a new folder is created automatically. Using the fan. 40 Using the fan. The camera uses a cooling fan to lower the camera's internal temperature. In camera mode, you can change the fan's operation mode from the menu. In media mode, the fan runs at all times. Setting the fan's operation in camera mode. 1 Select B System Setup Fan Mode Desired option. Options for fan mode. Automatic. The fan runs while the camera is not recording and is automatically turned off while the camera is recording. However, if the internal temperature of the camera is too high, the fan will be activated automatically. In that case, will appear. When the camera's temperature has decreased sufficiently, the fan will be turned off. Use this setting when you do not want the camera to pick up the fan's operating sound. Always on. The fan runs at all times. Important: while the fan is running, the exhaust vent will emit warm air. Be careful not to obstruct in any way the fan's air vents. A13. Notes: depending on the ambient temperature and other shooting conditions, the fan may not turn off even if you set its operating mode to automatic. 341 Recording video and photos. This section explains the basics of recording clips and photos. For details on recording audio, refer to Recording Audio, A92. Clip refers to a single movie unit recorded with a single recording operation. You can also include metadata and news metadata, A105, with the clip. Recording 1. Open the lens barrier. 2. Press the Q switch and set it to on. The camera turns on in camera mode and enters record standby mode, STBY. The power indicator illuminates in green. The access indicators of card slots with the card inserted will illuminate momentarily in red. Then, the access indicators of cards selected for recording will change to green. 3. Press the rec button to begin recording. Recording starts. The tally lamp illuminates and the recording indicator at the top of the screen changes from STBY to UREC. The access indicator of cards used for recording will illuminate in red. You can also perform this function remotely using browser remote on a connected network device, A181. 4. Press the rec button to stop recording. The clip is recorded and the camera enters record standby mode. The tally lamp goes out. The access indicator of cards selected for recording will change back to green. SD card access indicator, tally lamp, power indicator. Recording video and photos. 42 Important: be sure to save your recordings regularly, especially after making important recordings. Canon shall not be liable for any loss or corruption of data. Notes: if you record using metadata or news metadata settings, those settings will be recorded with the clip. For more details, refer to Using Metadata, A104. If the camera switches to the other card while recording video due to the relay recording function, A35, the two parts, before/after the switch, will be recorded as separate clips. A single clip can be recorded continuously for up to 6 hours. At that point, a new clip will be created automatically and recording will continue on a separate clip. You can use the review function, A49, to play back part or all of the last clip recorded without having to switch to media mode. When recording clips on SDHC cards, the video stream file in the clip will be split approximately every 4 GB. Playback with the camera will be seamless. You can assign the rec function to assignable button camera 4 and use it to start/stop recording. You can set B system setup on-screen rec/STBY button to on to use the on-screen UREC/STBY touch buttons to stop and start recording respectively. When B system setup tally lamp settings is set to an option other than rec, the tally lamp illuminates when PGM tally information is input. To take photos while the camera is in record standby mode, you can record photos on SD card B1. Set an assignable button to photo, A117. 2. When the camera is in record standby mode, press the assignable button. Appears on the screen and the photo is recorded on SD card B. The SD card access indicator will illuminate in red. The size of the recorded photos is 3840 x 2160. Notes: photos cannot be recorded in the following cases: while recording a clip, or when slow and fast motion recording is activated, when pre-recording is activated while using the camera as a web camera, while browser remote is activated, while color bars are displayed. Recording in full auto mode. Set the full auto switch to on to set the camera to full auto mode. In full auto mode, the camera automatically sets the aperture, ISO/gain, shutter speed, and white balance. The camera will continuously adjust the brightness and white balance automatically. The focus mode, however, will not be set to autofocus. The light metering mode, A65, will be set to standard. AE shift, A65, will be set to plus or minus 0, and the limit for auto mode, if it is activated, A60, will be set to off/ISO 12800, when ISO/gain is set to ISO or off/21.0 dB, when ISO/gain is set to gain. 0.43 Recording video and photos on screen displays. Refer to the section for an explanation of the various screen displays that appear in camera mode. You can use the custom display function, A195, to turn off individual on-screen displays if they are not required. The menu item that controls each display is given in the following tables. 1. Indicates a menu item under custom display 1 and 2, indicates a menu item under custom display 2. The position of some icons and on-screen displays may change depending on the display level settings, which can be set to level 1, level 2, or level 3. The following screenshot and tables describe the on-screen displays at display level 1 with the all displays setting, A46. AF frames. You can turn AF frames on/off with the scent monitoring setup custom display 1 focus mode setting. Continuous AF frame, in white when AF frame is set to either large or small, A78, AF boosted MF frame, in yellow, manual adjustment range, in white, automatic adjustment range, in red, nearer focus is not possible. A77, face AF, main subject, A79, face AF, only one face detected or faces other than the main subject tracking, subject selection, A81, tracking, during tracking eye detection, main subject's eyes, A79, frame shown when focus adjustments are not possible, in red. You cannot focus nearer when AF mode is set to continuous and AF frame is set to whole area. Focus guide frame recording video and photos 44 left side of the screen top of the screen icon/display description custom display, Z00/00 zoom, A69.1, zoom indicator, zoom position A, at focus mode, A74.1, focus mode, face AF, A79. Digital teleconverter, A69, 1, teleconverter TLU58, WAU58 conversion lens optimization, A73, 1, conversion lens, degree plus or minus image stabilization, A82.1, image stabilizer, equals infrared recording and infrared light, A112.1, IR rec at full automatic mode, A42, 1. Full auto/00 custom picture file selected, A121.1, custom picture, gamma/color space setting in the custom picture file, A125. Look files, A123. Light metering mode, A65.1, light metering. A viewing LUT has been applied, A150.1, LUT multifunction shoe, A30.2. Multifunction shoe GPS signal, continuously on, satellite signal acquired, flashing, satellite signal not acquired. Displayed only when a GPE2 GPS receiver is connected to the camera. 2. GPS fan operation, in white, normal, A40, in red, fan warning, A214.2, temperature/fan B, in green, B, in yellow, B, in red, temperature warning, A40. When the camera internal temperature rises above a certain level, B will appear in yellow. If the temperature rises further, B will appear in red. User memo, A104.2, user memo, in red, USB, host, terminal status, A213.2. USB host icon/display description custom display recording media status, estimated remaining recording time and recording format 2, remaining rec time, in green, 000 minutes/ SD card, primary clips. The card status is indicated by the icon's color, in green, can record, in yellow, card almost full, 5 minutes or less, in red, card almost full, less than 1 minute, in white, reading the card. The card selected for recording is indicated with a mark. In red, END card is full. In red, no card or cannot record on the card. Video format, A54. Audio files for slow and fast motion recording, A107. Network connection status, A175.2, network functions 000.0 m, object distance 0.1, object distance 45, recording video and photos right side of the screen for double slot recording, a 35.2, recording mode, recording operation STBY, Euroclip recording, record standby, recording. SNF STBY, SNF UREC slow and fast motion recording, A107 record standby, recording. Pre-STBY, pre-UREC pre-recording, A109 record standby, recording. FRM STBY, FRM UREC, FRM must by frame recording, A109 record standby, recording. INT STBY, INT UREC, INT await interval recording, A110 record standby, recording. Cont, vacant continuous recording, A111, 1s to 10 m00s interval counter .2, interval counter rec, STBY, EXT rec, EXT STBY recording command, A147. EXT is displayed when there is no recording media. 2. Rec command, EXT rec, 00.00p, 00.00 frame rate, A54. When slow and fast motion recording is activated, the shooting frame rate is also displayed, 000/00.00p. 2. Frame rate C key lock, A15.1, key lock 00:00:00/00:00:00:00:00R, P, F, E time code, A86. Time code status, A87. 2. Time code power supply level indicator 2, remaining battery EEE, in red, 000 minute remaining battery charge of a BPA30 or BPA60 battery pack and estimated remaining usage time, in minutes. When is displayed, replace the battery pack with a fully charged one. Depending on the conditions of use, the actual battery charge level may not be indicated accurately or may not match the levels shown on the B system setup status screen or the indicators on the battery pack. DC in 0.0 V power supply voltage when using an AC adapter. When the voltage falls below the selected low power warning level, A201, the voltage will be displayed in red. Icon/display description custom display 60, 24, FPS, 60, 30, FPS video output, A120.2, output terminal status U Genlock, A90.2, Genlock 0000x0000 resolution, A54.2, resolution/color sampling YCC 00000 bit color depth, color sampling, A54. 7. In green, photo recorded on the SD card, A42.2, photo, in red, no SD card or cannot record photos on the SD card. T, in yellow, output on screen displays, A147.2, OSD output, in yellow, record selected on screen displays with primary clips, A193.2, OSD recording caret, in yellow, magnification, A76.1, magnification J, K, in yellow, peaking, A76.1, peaking icon/display description custom display recording video and photos 46, bottom and center of the screen selecting the on-screen display level. You can press the DISP button to control the amount of information shown over the image, except when using on-screen displays in portrait mode. Repeatedly pressing the DISP button will change the display level 1, display level 2, display level 3, display level 1. In camera mode, you can change the information displayed at each display level in the menu, A195. Audio level meter, A96.2, audio level indicator times 00, headphone volume, A136, date/time 2, date/time ch0/ch0, ch0 plus ch0/ch0 plus ch0 audio output channels, A155.2, monitor channels audio limiter, A97.2, audio level indicator E1/0000.00, 000.00 degree, 000.00 Hz shutter speed, A58.1, shutter icon / display description custom display A001C001 to Z999D999 clip identification. Includes the camera index, real number, and clip number components of the clip file name, A37. 2. Real/clip number 000000000 user bit, A88.2, user bit zoom amount, A71. Displayed when you operate the grip zoom while grip zoom speed is set to user setting. 1. Grip zoom speed, user direct touch control, A50, A/AB, 1/4, E, 00000K plus or minus 0 white balance, A66.1, white balance exposure bar, A65.1, exposure bar AE plus or minus 0.00 AE shift, A65.1, AE shift ND1/00, ND filter /ND warning, A62.1, ND filter E, f00.0 closed aperture value, A63.1, iris EISO 0000000, 00.0 dB ISO speed /gain value, A60.1, ISO /gain using the high sensitivity mode, A61. Icon / display description custom display example of the main recording displays option 47 recording video and photos camera mode media mode 1 cent monitoring setup DISP level 1, DISP level 2 or DISP level 3. 2 smaller on-screen displays, same size as when set to all displays, periv. Border. Notes the zebra pattern and false color display will appear on the screen regardless of the selected display level. You can change the transparency level of on-screen displays, A148. Peripheral border display. You can apply the peripheral border display to all display levels. With the peripheral border display, the camera's image is reduced slightly so the on-screen displays are shown mostly around it and not on top of it, partially hiding it. The peripheral border is linked with the display level. You can select the levels that use the peripheral border with the CENT monitoring setup. Apply peripheral border setting. Displaying the tally OSD. You can display tally information input via XC protocol on the screen, tally OSD. 1. Select CENT monitoring setup. One of the tally OSD settings on. Confirm and / or change the screen for tally OSD display and the output destination. 2. Select CENT monitoring setup tally OSD settings desired option. Display level 1 options description DISP level 1 all displays all on-screen displays at a larger size. All displays, periv. Border, all on-screen displays at a smaller size, more appropriate for use with the peripheral border. DISP level 2 2 main recording displays only the on-screen displays most relevant for shooting. Only FUNC/menu only markers, focus frames, and video scopes are displayed. When the FUNC button, menu button, or an assignable button is pressed, the necessary information will be displayed. DISP level 3 2 only rec/STBY no on-screen displays except for the recording operation, rec/STBY. No displays no on-screen displays at all. Display level 1 during photo/clip playback index screen/ during audio playback DISP level 1 all on-screen displays. All on-screen displays DISP level 2 no on-screen displays. DISP level 3 full screen display peripheral border display recording video and photos 48 tally OSD settings list 3 select CENT monitoring setup tally OSD position desired option. Notes recorded video / still images are not affected. On-screen displays in portrait mode when shooting in portrait mode, you can change the orientation of the on-screen displays. Select Scent Monitoring Setup OSD Orientation, LCD/VF 90 degrees right or 90 degrees left. Notes video output from the HDMI out jack/SDI out terminal can be changed by setting Scent Monitoring Setup OSD Orientation, HDMI or OSD Orientation, SDI, only when rotating the LCD monitor/viewfinder on-screen displays. The menu and status screens cannot be rotated. Direct touch control and the peripheral border display cannot be used when the camera mode screen is rotated. When OSD recording is enabled, you cannot rotate the camera mode screen. Tally OSD settings. Tally input state recording status, rec, tally OSD lamp color. Tally in, PGM/PVW, PGM red, PVW green, PGM plus PVW amber. Rec recording red. Rec/tally in, PGM/PVW, PGM record standby mode. Red, PVW green, PGM plus PVW amber. Frame top bottom 49. Recording video and photos. Reviewing a recording. You can review all or part of the last clip recorded even with the camera set to camera mode. 1. Select B system setup. Review recording desired option. 2. After you finish recording a clip, press the U button. The last clip that was recorded is played back for the selected duration. Review appears on the screen. There will be no sound from the built-in speaker, but the audio will be output from the Times, headphone, terminal and HDMI out terminal. You can use the joystick to jump back/forward within the clip. You can also touch or slide the on-screen progress bar to move to a different position in the video. A135. Press cancel or flick down on the screen to stop reviewing the clip. After the clip finishes playing back, or if you stop reviewing the clip, the camera returns to record standby mode. Options. Entire clip, allows you to review the entire clip. Last 4 SEC, allows you to review just the last 4 seconds of the clip. Notes. If the camera switched cards during a recording, the camera will play back the clip on the card most recently recorded on. You cannot review clips when continuous recording is activated. Adjusting camera and recording settings using direct touch control, you can perform a variety of settings, camera, recording, assistance functions, etc., in camera mode. White balance and exposure related settings can also be modified with the direct setting mode, using the FUNC button. Performing basic settings with direct touch control. With direct touch control you can change commonly used settings such as camera and recording settings and assistance functions. For details about each function, refer to the respective section on the manual. Available direct touch control settings. 1. Only when the main recording format is MP4. 2. Only when the continuous recording setting, A111, is changed from STVY to REC. Turn on/off the direct touch control interface. Even when the direct touch control interface is displayed, you can still use other functions such as recording, menu settings, direct setting mode or status screens. 1. Touch to open the direct touch control interface. 2. Touch X to close the direct touch control interface.